Hi everyone, so this video will be everything about reed diffusers, how to use them, what they're good for, and then with an unboxing for you to have an idea what you will receive if you buy one. So reed diffusers are great for layering home fragrance, however you must know beforehand that this will most likely not fill up a medium or large size room on its own. It won't give you the throw of a 3-wick candle for example, but more of a wallflower plug going on its second week, or a solid gel air freshener. You mainly smell it when you are within 2 to 3 feet or when you walk past the area where it is located, or if there is a draft. So reed diffusers are great for bathrooms, side of beds, or the corners of your room. So think of it as another way to layer your home fragrance instead of it being your only way of getting fragrance in your home. So when you pass by, you'll get a different waft of smell. Let's say if you're lighting a candle, but you have the reed diffuser in the corner, you'll smell it when you walk by the corner. So the brand that I'm unboxing is North Muse. The scent is Stardust Peony. So you can find this depending on if it's at stock or not in Marshalls and TJ Maxx, but they tend to bring out seasonal scents. I paid a regular price of $7.99. However, these can retail much more, especially if you're going for a name brand. I like diffusers like this one that has a tester on the corner or a try me scent in the corner, so you can decide without blind buying whether or not you'll like it or not. Most brands that I have seen don't have this option. You kind of just have to take the plunge. So what comes inside are the reeds, which can be more of like a wooden pale color, or in this case black. The number of reeds and the length of the reeds and the type will vary depending on several factors like the size and the amount of liquid, and it will also include the fragrance liquid in the vessel. So the vessel is what the home fragrance oil is housed in. This one is black with white matte glass decor, so it's kind of spooky. Typically vessels are either glass, but it can also be ceramic. And just to make a note that the intensity of the smell depends on several factors like the quality of the reeds used and the quality of the fragrance oil used, so you may find differences in scent intensity. So how it works is that the reeds or the sticks used have capillaries that absorb the fragrance oils in the liquid, and it travels up the reed where it evaporates and disperses the scent. So it may take like 3 to 4 days for the smell to travel up the reeds to spread the scent once it gets to the top and then into the air. So if you don't smell it right away, you just need to give it some time. So for a lot of brands, they recommend you gently flip the reeds weekly to increase the fragrance throw. But I just want to make this clear that the more often you flip the reeds, the faster the scent oil gets used up, so it won't last you as long. The directions on my box say to remove the collar and the stopper from the bottle and put the reeds in the bottle, ensuring that the ends of the reed are fully submerged in the fragrant liquid. The fragrance is absorbed by capillary action up the reed fibers to subtly disperse the scent into your home for months at a time. So please note that the stopper that comes with the reed diffuser is oftentimes very hard to remove. Like for this one that I had that I unboxed, it came off after a few tugs. And the purpose of the stopper is to prevent the liquid, of course, from spilling out of the packaging, but as well as to keep the fragrance oils fresh. And I just want to say that I like reed diffusers because they make a great decor or accent piece to your home. You don't have to worry about electricity costs or watching a flame like when you're lighting a candle, and so on and so forth. So some people say to flip the reeds shortly after initially placing it, like 1 to 2 minutes. But if you wait long enough, like a day plus, the oil should travel up the reed without you needing to flip them. But if you would like, you can also do that, of course. So my final thoughts are, don't expect reed diffusers to fill up your room like a 3-wick or 4-wick candle would, maybe more like a single wick. And think of this as another way to add fragrance to a portion of your living space, not to fill up the entire living space. So this performs better in smaller spaces like the bathroom, corner of the room, a small hallway, a closet even. And more pros about this is that it provides around-the-clock flame-free fragrance, continuous fragrance release. There is no electricity required. The only thing you might need to worry about is if your pets or children knock it over, if you have them. And typically these last a few months, sometimes up to 6 months, but it all depends on your brand. Alright, I hope you found this helpful.